Hey, it's not faux champagne Sunday.
Oh, it's real champagne Sunday this time.
Woohoo! What did I do right to deserve real champagne, baby?
I don't know. You may not have done it just yet.
Oh,
This might be a pay it forward type of situation.
what? What
Pay it
happened?
forward, man. Pay it forward. Look, I'm putting a little bit of money into the bank, hoping to get a withdrawal later.
Baby, you
What?
always get the withdrawal.
Don't listen to that, folks. That's all. That's all smoke
Can't you
and
tell
mirrors.
he's a well-fed man?
Of course they can. They like. I thought he was Fat Albert at first.
All right, so we're doing real champagne. You gonna tell them what we're drinking, and then we'll talk about our subject matter that we're so passionate about this week.
Champagne. This is Champagne Motard.
I have a feeling the French say it way more sexy than
Yeah,
that. But
they probably do, but I don't have a good French accent. It's a Grand Cuvée, and it is Pinot Noir. So again, the Grand Cuvée, it's mostly saying the best of the best.
this is a non-vintage cuvee, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So we're about to test it out and see what it's all
Break
about.
it open, baby.
I'm on it.
So while he breaks it open, we have a subject that it's probably more me than it is Earl, but I think Earl agrees with me.
It's more of a modern phenomenon too, I would say.
And this might not be true for all our viewers, depending on where you live, because like where I grew up, it wasn't true. So there's this phenomenon in California where adults go to play. And to me, adults go to play at a bar. Call me crazy, but that's a place where adults go to play. You go to drink, eat, maybe shoot some pool or some darts, depending at the bar you like to go to, hang out with your peeps, laugh and joke. And the crazy part in California is that children are allowed in the bar.
Yes.
Oh, you're not even in the video screen. So
Yes, children are allowed in the bar.
So children are allowed in the bar. And it's already an annoyance to me that children are allowed in the bar because I scoot out my bar chair and there's a kid running up and down behind the bar. And if I knock the kid down, am I to blame? I don't know, right? Because these parents bring their kids to the bar.
To me, it's just inappropriate.
It's a grown-up place. I mean, what if I say fuck and your child's in there?
Yeah, then you're going to be coming over to our table talking about, can we watch our language? I'm going to be like, hell to the no, we can't watch our language. Mofo.
I mean, if you bring your children in a bar, an adult place, in my mind, you are okay with them seeing and hearing adult things. I'm just going on record.
Yes.
Right? So, for example, we have a beer that we like that the name of the beer is Fuck Art. Yes, the word F-U-C-K is on it. We might have done a video about that, huh?
Yes, we did.
We did a video about it because the company that made the beer actually put a hamburger on the label, and it's a Swedish beer, right?
Tool.
Yeah, Swedish beer. And when they had the hamburger on, the marketing people that helped to get it over to the United States and import it are like, the hamburger's not going to be able to be on there because it's going to imply they're going to have issues with it. And sure enough, Americans came back and said, no, that's going to make people think there's hamburger in the beer. You can't have that on there. So when their idea was that it pairs perfectly with a burger. That's why they did it. So they came back and they just renamed it and put a junkyard, garbagey junkyard on the label and named the beer Fuck Art. And of course the marketing people are like, oh, they're not going to take the word fuck. Well, they took it, F-U-C-K, right on the label. Yeah. So we're in our taproom bar and they have it written up there, right? Yeah. It's a grown-up place. It's a grown-up place, people. Grown up, okay? And we come back in the next week, and the U has a little asterisk instead of a U on it. So it says F***CK on there. And I'm like, what the hell, to the bar manager? And she's like, we had a mother complain because her children were in the bar. Really?
Yeah. First and foremost, why were your kids in the bar? It's not a place for kids. It's a place for adults.
And I want to go to a place where I don't have to listen to your kids scream. I don't have to listen to your kids cry. I don't have to listen to them yell.
Hey, it's like when we go wine tasting, and people got their kids with them at the winery and stuff. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
don't understand that either. Why would you bring your child to a winery?
talk about setting them up for failure. Wow.
How does that set a kid up for failure?
Well, there's nothing for a child to do in an adult place like a bar and or a winery other than getting away. And, kid running around in the bar, it's not appropriate. Kid running around in the tasting room, it's not appropriate. It's just not. And then if something goes bad, your kid, little bastard. So.
Did you just call somebody's kid a little bastard?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
You're bad.
What's wrong with Hey, if you're up in the bar with me, you might hear me call somebody's kid a little bastard. You know what I'm saying? I might not be talking about the people whose kid is in the bar, but if I say the word, then the kid think it's about him, then the parent want to get all, wild and loose, and then, just get bad that way.
So as you can see, we have an issue with this. Do you have an issue with this? We want to know what you think. Write a comment. Tell us what you think.
Yes.
I mean, and if you live in a state where kids aren't allowed in the bar, just imagine it for me, if you will. You go to your adult hangout, and there's children in there.
Yeah.
Just imagine it. And then comment. We want to know what you think. And if you disagree with us, go ahead, comment.
That's fine, too.
So, did you try the champagne?
I did not.
There's no faux today. It's pure bubbles. It's all the way from Champagne region.
Oh, I also want to give shout out
Shout outs today.
to my man, to two of my boys, Sean Nick Murad, Darren Ing, for getting promoted to brown belt this weekend.
New brown belts in the Jits world. Cheers.
Props to you two for all the hard work.
No, we ain't got any extra bubbles for you, so don't ask. Get your own.
Oh, I like that.
I like that too. It's unique.
Definitely get the brioche, but then there's that little bit of the apple tartness,
Little bit.
little minerality.
I get the almond too. It's not like that fake champagne almond flavoring. It's like that fresh almond smell scent to it. It's got that kind of hint of it to it.
Yeah, I like this.
It's very good. And we got this at the good old grocery store, so sometimes you just got to walk around your neighborhood grocery store and see what's on the shelves, because you never know what they import.
Yes, I would imagine that every person lives somewhere where there's the gourmet grocery store, or, the grocery store that has like the real nice stuff in it. You're like, man, this isn't like going to, Lucky's.
Yeah, and this was what, $30 a bottle?
Yeah.
And last week we did a faux champagne from Iron Horse, and that one was $30 a bottle.
Yes.
So here you're drinking a real champagne for the same price in terms of the import. And this is really good. And again, those of you who think champagne's super dry and you can't stand it, this is not dry. It's got a lot of juice and balance on the mouth, and the mouth feels very full.
Yes.
So don't be kidded that you're going to have a dry experience. So again, if you want to look at it, there's the label.
How would you say that?
Moutard.
And it is a brute as well. So
yeah, that's the other thing. See, it says brute on it, and people always think brute means dry, and that's not true.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, and just keep your kids out of the damn bar. It's bad enough that I have to deal with them in the grocery store and at the mall and everywhere else I go.
All I'm gonna say is
the farmer's market.
If I can't go to the adult spot to hang out without any kids and be able to, say what I want to say or whatever, where do adults go then?
Obviously, we're supposed to stay at home and do videos and talk shit about kids on our videos. That's what we're supposed to do.
No, then we should put this on Snapchat and let them see what adults think of kids in the adult world. Yeah, that's right, sucker.
All right, so at that note, we're leaving.
Peace out.
Go have some champagne with somebody you love. Share it with your child if you need to.